Not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, so yeah, but I'm gonna use the analog horror tapes, of course. So I'll get half scared and half brave. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have the same experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit another one. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of high disturbing content. I'm at 13 years of age, so yeah, I agree. You turn off the lights just to... why not? It's nostalgia again. Woo! Doki! Woo! That's pretty good. Hold on, let me check. Feels good. Yep. So what's up, guys? We're back with another video. Today we're playing Doki Literature Club. Now, this is a remake to the original because remember the ending? The ending on the original video on the DLC? The footage did not get found. The third footage, because I recorded like 3 clips, so yeah. Anyways, let's play this game because I just cannot wait to play this. So yeah, let's start the new game. Of course, my name, Ada. And I'm ready. Ooh, I'm excited to do this. Let me just lower it so that... now it's better. Hey! Yeah, I know that one. I see an annoying girl. By the way, if you don't know the DLC, then I won't spoil anything. I'll act like I'm new. I haven't played the DLC for a long time because spoilers are because I don't want to spoil anything. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friends since we were children. Aww. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself in. Hold up, let me just adjust. You know, that kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I have that. Used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and when I would get tired of waiting up. Aw, if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. Okay, why? However, I just sigh and idle in front of a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Yeah, it's feeling awkward when I'm speaking in the girly voice, cause why not? I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like you were like thinking, am I ignoring me? That's mean, Eater. Or ether, if you say it like that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ader. Yeah? Have you signed in a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh my gosh, memory loss. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by an average while spending my free time on games and anime. I mean, you're not wrong. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay. Like she says. Yeah, that's very adorable. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs that makes you happy, okay? No promises, though. Will you at least promise me if you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's a child. She's like a child, except grown up. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Good question. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself run into her. I almost skipped the dialogue because I just double tap space. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's kind of funny and nice. The school is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start an anime club. What? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. That's me though, when I'm just staring at the wall. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What? You don't need to wait out for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Sayori? Yeah? What is it? There's no way I'm going to your club. Me neither. Jesus. Sayori is the vice president of literature club. I didn't know that. Not I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Literature. Jesus. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Interesting, huh? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. You guys said like, I don't know, and it's like you made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises that you can't keep, my friend. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! That's kinda wholesome. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, new members here! Oh, I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. I just need to do that because this is just, you know, I need to voice act or something. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Nice hair color though. It's blue. And it's kind of cool. Or it's purple. I don't know. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You got it, boy. What's wrong with that? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ada. What a nice surprise. Wait, does she know me? Welcome to the club. Yep. By the way, why am I acting new? It's because I am not gonna spoil anything if you don't play the game, so no. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl the sour attitude, whose name is probably Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figurine makes you think she's probably a first year. That sounds like an insult, but you're not wrong though. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Moody? Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. It's a compliment, my friend. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping on with people like Sayori and Natsuki. And nice hair color though, Yuri. It's kinda impressive. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ada.
Monica smiles sweetly. That's nice. That's a good. Aw, it's kind of a nice pose. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, Jesus, my voice, and athletic. Ooh, I mean, yeah, she is. Basically, completely out of my league. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little off, you might say? You too, Monica. Come say, okay, sorry.
Come sit down, Ada. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Look at the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
But can't you just give them some help?
Sorry, I just got a little too excited.
And plus, give them some help.
I want to make some tea as well.
I mean, yeah, I want the tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, but still take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow! My god. Why are her face like that? Is she like speechless? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes and decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, nice one!
So cute! Yeah. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
Well, well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Peter grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Pac-Man.
It's delicious!
Yup. Guess what? Sayori talks with her mouth full and has really managed to get an icing on her face. Yeah, I guessed it. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, that's me. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's like I
Haven't heard
noticed somewhere before. Made it for you or anything.
That's strange. I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
well, maybe.
That's a compliment.
Not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Yeah, that's a weird logic.
Yuri returns to the table to the carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting it down the teapot next to the cup of the tray.
You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, isn't our cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I mean, yeah, but I haven't drank tea. I drink water. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Hey, no, what?
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So what do you mean considered a literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Yeah, something really tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs, and yet Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica,
I'm surprised.
how can you come decided to start your own club? You could probably be the board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't say all the politics around the major clubs.
Okay.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I'm sure it takes something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And and the courage of others to make the literature, and fulfilling that dream. Maka's really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club there.
And it must be hard to start a new club. Well, what?
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But mixed-school events like the festival are much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Yeah, it's so awkward when I'm speaking in a girly voice. Everyone, Stas is what? I am mispronouncing that too much. Estastically agrees. Such a different girls, all interested in the same goal. Why am I mispronouncing so many words? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. I mean, you're not wrong. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Sweeter, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Magnet? I mean, I can't just read history. Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head slowly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Maybe there is a reason why I mispronounce, because I'm just speaking fast.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Why am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well,
let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh, well, complex fantasy worlds? That's just me, but in my dreams. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is really impressive. Equally impressive. Well, I just speak for myself. Yeah, the reason why I do it is because it feels awkward, but I'm gonna do it again. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but is oblivious right away. Her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading about horror lately.
Oh, I do. I did. I also watched some horror, but analog horror tapes. I read a horror book once, and I watched an analog horror many times. Analog horror tapes, yes, or AHT. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? Wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess I could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I
think the reason why she is afraid of horror is because of the goriness. Like, the gore and blood, yeah, that's why she hates it. Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second. What?
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are.
Sarah slids up and Natsuki puts her hand on the shoulders.
I'm not cute!
The wire are cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Are you judging? Not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the love of writing takes more than just confidence.
But isn't this expressing it?
Truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Yuri?
I did that too. So many. I'm a Filipino. Okay, apologize. Okay.
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Huh? Are you okay? I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. Have an idea, everyone.
Alright, what's it? What is it, Monica? It's okay, and Yuri look quizly at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Straight up hype.
Plus, now they have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is it not right, Ada?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on! There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward what has been on my mind for the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, is this a train of my thought? All those four girls stare at me, dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Peter...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Same! They're just like my friends. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Hey!
Yes! I'm so happy!
Celia wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. And that makes it official.
Yeah, 5 members.
Welcome to the literature club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Ada, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well, we'll find out. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Ada, this is Rudy here. Do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Let's go. With that, 2 of us depart the club room and make our way to home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Maybe I should animate this after I do this. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with the writing of a poem tonight.
Alright, let's see.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen to whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, let's do warm and sunny friends view. I think Sarah likes me the most. Laugh again. Embrace melody. There you go. Joy. Variance. Yeah, I see. Destiny. Memories. Pleasure. Imagination. Oh, I almost said defeat. I picked defeat. I'm sorry. Rose. ocean, rainbow, peace, waterfall, yes. Kawaii. There you go.
Hi again, Eater. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. That was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Eater. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment, you know, for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! No, he deserves any slack. Sherry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan on just coming and hanging out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth on someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds himself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
To be defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Eater always gives it his best as long as you're having fun.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
He helps me with the busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? Two are really good friends, aren't you? You might be a little jealous. How come? You and Eater can be good friends too.
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put just me into. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know?
Sorry, mispronunciation. Sorry, guys.
Wait, Sayori!
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Ugh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hey,
Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what.
is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
I just got received by a message.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How can this girl actually being so cute? Good question. She even picked out a book that she think I liked, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I thoughtfully take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Either fast or slow.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick up some scheduled activities for the club. Well, this seems to be the case. So Yuri and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already burned in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's room Meiji got in a closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. There's something under the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversations with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. You know? You just need a way to showing that to everyone. Something that speaks out of the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak out to their creative minds.
What is this? Seriously taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In the case, you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, I guess we could. Cupcakes!
Jeez, that's quick.
Ah, good thinking. That Suki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Miss Kim makes the best cupcakes. They were set perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes is, then. I'm hungry.
Oh, what already?
Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Yeah. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to the things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on the case about things. Can't but wonder what it would be like to see the real world through her eyes. What? Oh my gosh. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face fulfilling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair. Oh my gosh, imagine you fall on the chair, it's like...
Sorry! Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
You already have less time for me to animate. But luckily, I'm playing this on weekend.
You'll get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over the shoulder to see Monica's overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone and not on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out and all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get it right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I'm trying to wipe the stain off my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about that because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie!
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean!
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, we're too close!
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was saying how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay now. I'm happy that we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever button it, you wouldn't have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so...
Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
Oh my goodness. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why you're saying that isn't like a good thing?
Because If I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't let you do things like this. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Oh my gosh! That was the oh my gosh, she did the opposite. Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was just joking at that time.
Man, is it possible to tell you with you sometimes?
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Either can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound insulting, but Sayori still trots me to retrieve her poem.
Anyway, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. Her relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica Sasuke pulls out both of the poems. Sayori's on the wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can't already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Mitsuki reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? I should go to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Interested, it's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It didn't just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Alright. Well, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Jesus can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Well, that's kind of cool, especially...
Yeah, that's kind of accurate though. People can try? Yes, that's us. Yeah, you can try. Eagles can fly, yes. Jesus can run, owls can seek, crickets can leap. I don't know if crickets can leap, but I don't know.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Oh. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. But like in this poem, seeing everyone around do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
But one of the nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then they made it fall on flat on purpose. I was behind filling in the last line.
So you did. I guess there's more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad you learned something. You expected from the youngest one here, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not. I decided to humor her with that last comments. I meant, I don't really care how old I was, but I was like, he's feeling proud that I won't take that away from me. Alright, let's do Yuri. He stares at the poem. I'm gonna pass more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! I just raised my voice. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's several minutes and we haven't gone really... Yeah, jeez. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right. Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they tried to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result results in both styles of questions was a weekend.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if a dreamer totally changes. Her statement is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be afraid blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just writing them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning like example, and trying new things. Also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Let's kick him in a little with bias though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
He responds dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which is also kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? Oh, this is cursive. I know cursive words and letters, but I forgot some of them. The ghost under the light, the tendril. Yeah, that's what I meant. Tendrils of the hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining street light have to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. Life flickens, I flicken back. Yo, that's a good one!
I'm sorry. I have such a terrible writing.
What? I wasn't thinking of that after all.
But it took you too long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Yeah, and it's also cursive writing, which I also do cursive writing. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. And it was very accurate.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Oh no, you're gonna kill my voice.
Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, either.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. She's not wrong. Well,
I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their own feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. And it feels like you're the actual ghost. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Now, Sayori.
Ooh. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ader!
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all, okay? I honestly have no idea what am I doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this.
Are you sure you don't like it?
Just because I wrote it.
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not a poem. It's not just a poem. It's an eater poem.
What?
And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hooks a shear against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you were really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Eden. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for the people.
Okay, I express them.
That's something really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure.
Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you into that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm only mad at this.
Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way it glowed through my blinds this morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish any rainy day? I'll look above. The sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. My breakfast. Fun fact: there could be a rarest chance that you would never wake up forever, which is scary, until you got electrocuted. And I want breakfast. Wait, what? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. You have to say just a little bit a yes.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least let me see feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you weren't late to school?
It's fine to skip breakfast.
Yeah, but you can just bring your bread, and then you eat it while you're walking.
Get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. Wait, did you spoil it?
Well, next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Push it. And then last one is Monica.
Hi, Ader. Having a good time so far?
Yeah. Feeling good.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Although I'm not gonna mention it. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of
embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Ader. We're all in the birthday, you know? There's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past too.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, you right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But there's basically some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, it sounded like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell if that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, teach them their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
That's a bit.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched and a permanent copy of meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching further into everything. A hole of infinite darkness. Choices! Jesus. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he was on the other side. I was looking in. Who's he?
So, what do you think?
It's very formative, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really a right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, I guess that's pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Perform out loud and can be really powerful.
What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I put how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Okay, what is it?
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
And I haven't saved a game, so...
You try so hard to make it perfect and you'll never make any progress. But still, just force yourself to get something down on paper until later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your poem in the same spot for too long, it's got a big dark puddle of ink.
My pen is just on my own bookshelf right now.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That's cool.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You know, if they're just being nice, just knowing my poems could send up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I hear my car just because why not? As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Atsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? You see something? Oh, it's nothing.
Atsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You compliment me as a symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can they be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess.
I mean, Yuri's right. She's discussing
the language. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I did have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I'll have someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it, and Ida did too, you know. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
I mean, yeah.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. You didn't like my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it.
Natsuki sent his sons up. Why is this silent?
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh?
Oh my gosh, the music already.
That's not what I... you just...
Yuri's hands up as well.
Maybe you were just jealous that Ada appreciates my advice more than he appreciates you. Huh? And how do you think you appreciate my advice more? Aren't you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would totally go on my way to make everything I do over you to see. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who was...
Oh my gosh, what?
I actually grew a size bigger as soon as Ada started showing up.
Jesus, Natsuki. That's an insult.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
Yeah, she meant to say harsh, and then, yeah, that's an insult right there, Natsuki.
This doesn't involve you!
Still.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there.
Ada? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all kind of convoluted for no reason? The meaning you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, reader. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the one to only convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste.
I mean, she's not wrong.
You just said that right, Peter.
Oh my gosh, Jesus. Both of them are just difficult to...
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think of more highly than of me. It's gonna be... I'm a fixing to help me, Sayori. Natsuki versus me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. Sunset turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Either. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Still, what?
I agree. It's unfair for other students to check their own feelings into our own conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
What?
She would never.
Not again.
It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop!
Oh my goodness. Finally!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way as they were.
Yeah.
Big and beautiful.
Yeah, still awkward. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumph. Monica stands behind him with a bewildered expression. I don't know how to say that.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori is the vice president.
I think yeah, I agree with you. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As a president, it's kind of embarrassing to me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess it just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that, my friend. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Yeah, that makes the two of us. You can count on me, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh gosh! Such a genuine person does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel all about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Until the argument happened by you.
Ader, how about you?
Yeah, I would say it was pretty much very worthy to express the feelings. Pretty much worthy. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Or maybe you will learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with a newfound determination.
Ader, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Not again. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, how about what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Ader, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is just what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It's like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, if everyone is nice, but...
Does it really need to stop there?
Well, we just have to see and what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, as I used to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah. Let's do this. And how long am I recording this? I'm recording this for like an hour, which, Jesus. Man, it's so fun to record this. The reason why I am just recording this is because I'm bored as well. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. My voice is almost like dried out. I need to drink some water. It's kind of fun to record because the reason why I'm recording this video because I'm a little bit bored. Yes, whenever I'm bored, I just want to record a video. I'm like normally in any of the YouTubers, it's the reaction videos, but for me, I want to record videos that I'm bored of because, you know, I just want to entertain you guys. Anyways, yeah, I think I should end this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be very much appreciated because, you know, only like few percentage of you subscribe. So for those people who do not subscribe in the highest percentage, then subscribe because I want to reach like 250 subs or 200 subs if possible. And even if we can reach 100 subs, this way I can have a community post. Anyways, I should go now. See ya in the next episode. Bye bye! And I hope that it would go very well.